Do you have a date coming up with a girl but don't know what to talk about? In this video, I'll give you 5 topics you can talk about with any girl on a date, with each topic getting more and more personal. And not only it will give you plenty of stuff to talk about, but also allow you to build emotional rapport as the time goes on. Topic number 1, her work. Start with the basics. If she's a human being, she must do something for work. So what is it? How did she get into that line of work? Does she want to stay there, or does she have a different dream career? What does she like most about her work? What does she hate? This is a very easy topic to talk about with very little risk and should help you to get the conversation going. If she's not working but studying, you can do the same thing. Why is she studying that specific subject? Does she want to work in that field later or switch to a different one? Topic number 2, fun. We all have 24 hours a day. And for most people, it's 8 hours of sleep and 8 hours for work. So how does she spend the rest of her 8 hours? Is she more of a stay-at-home girl reading a book or going out with friends, getting a drink, dancing and letting loose? Does she do any sports, team or individual? Why that sport specifically? What's her method of letting all the stress go and just zoning out? Some girls will be very much into yoga and meditation. Some will play classical sports like basketball or volleyball. Some will take bachata or pottery classes. Get to know what it is and why she chose that specific hobby. Topic number 3, her past. So far we've covered surface level stuff, which is going to be very easy to talk about. Now it's slowly time to get to the juicier parts. We are all byproducts of our past. The present situation of our lives is just the tip of the iceberg, while our past is the part underneath, which is massive. And talking about her past is not only great for getting to know her, but also building deep rapport. Where did she grow up? How was her childhood? Did she like it or not? Why? What was her family situation like? Did she have a good relationship with her parents and siblings? How about now? Are her parents still together? Was she always like this, how she is now, or as a kid she had a different personality type? What made her change? Which life experiences had the most impact on her as a person and why? Topic number 4, relationships. The classic topic for dates. You will cover this pretty much on all first dates you go on. When was her last relationship and how long did it last? How did it end? How did she handle the breakup? How many serious boyfriends has she had before? How many guys did she say that she loved them? How many guys did she truly love? What are the top 3 personality traits she looks for in a guy? Why specifically those? What are the red flags and non-negotiables for her? What is the quality she hates most in men? What does love mean to her? Is she into deep monogamy or she's open to exploring? Topic 5, peak experiences and happiness. 90% of the time we spend our lives doing routine stuff. Work, sports, cooking, meeting friends, sleeping, etc. But sometimes we have what we call peak experiences, which is an experience that you only have a few times in your life. This also can tell a lot about the person, so try to find out what kind of peak experiences she had in her life. What's the most exotic place she has been to? Which drugs has she tried and what has her experience? The most dangerous life situation she's ever been to? Craziest place she's had sex? Also, you can go even deeper than that and ask her on a scale of 1 to 10 how happy she is and what's missing for her to be at 10. Now these are the 5 topics. Now let me give you some disclaimers. Disclaimer number 1, these topics are for rapport and getting to know her, but not for flirting. If you only stick to these kind of normal, logical type of conversations throughout the whole date, nothing romantic or sexual will ever happen. You might get to know her, or she might even think you're a great guy. But if you actually want to be more than her friend, you need to flirt. Now this is beyond the scope of the video, but if you want to learn flirting, you can grab my free Logical Man's Guide to Flirting below in the description. Disclaimer number 2, you don't need to cover all of this and there's not a set sequence. I gave you a lot of things to talk about and a lot of questions to ask, but don't go on a date thinking you need to cover all these things. Every girl and situation is different, so be ready to adapt. These are all just ideas for you to explore. Disclaimer number 3, become a good listener. A girl will open up to you if you learn to shut up and listen. Make her feel heard, understood, and validate her feelings, especially when she's sharing something personal and emotional about her life. If she says that her last breakup was tough, empathize with her. Statements of empathy like, yeah, I can see that must have been really tough, instead of asking what she ate for breakfast. Disclaimer number 4, be non-judgmental. A lot of girls might be a bit shy to talk about her personal lives in the beginning because of the fear of being judged. So show her that you are non-judgmental. Obviously, for you to show that you're non-judgmental, you actually need to be non-judgmental. So learn not to judge women. For example, most girls have had one night stand or slept with someone on the first date. But if you judge them for it, they will not share those experiences with you, and they'll certainly not have those experiences with you. Disclaimer number 5. Talk less, but share first. A lot of girls might not also be ready to share all this on the first date. So what I do usually is share something personal and embarrassing about myself, which makes them more comfortable to then share their stuff. By doing this, you can break the ice for the both of you and make it safe for her also to share some vulnerable and potentially embarrassing things about her. And obviously, with all the questions that I just gave you, be ready to talk about them as well so it doesn't become a one-sided interview. Hope this helps. For more help, check out the resources below.